Before Earl came to Texas Voice Project, he was, we could not understand anything he said.
I was good at trying, and I think many efforts, many attempts to get somebody else to just give up on me. I don't blame them, it's not their fault. Before I had the brain tumor, I was just going downhill. I remember about that time I tried to blot it out of my memory as best I could.
Tell me your full name.
Earl Henry Dunnigan, Jr.
When were you diagnosed with Parkinson's disease?
September of 1983.
Do you notice a change in your voice or speech?
I was much stronger, much clearer, and the words are more concise.
Good. What have other people said about your voice and speech?
Much the same. They understand me. I'm worth listening to worth talking to again, and I sound like a human being.
Before you went through the program, how often would you have to repeat yourself before someone would understand you?
Infinitely.
Sometimes we would actually manage to get some means of communication going. He would have to repeat 3 times at least. We'd have to make him do 1 word at a time. And every time you ask him again, his voice would get lower and lower because he'd become more and more self-conscious. Anytime we were in public or around people and he would say something to anyone, they would look at me and panic like, help me out here. And most of the time I didn't know what he said either, so it was very distressing for him, for everyone around him. He would get at times where he would just clam up and he wasn't able to communicate, so he would stop even trying. And in some ways that made people around him a little happier because they weren't having to face it, but he was just miserable, as anybody would be.
And generally I was ignored in conversations, and what can I say? No one could hear me. Didn't think I was talking. I began to disappear myself after a little while. You know how I mean.
All of his friends gradually just kind of, his own mother didn't want to try to talk to him.
What was it like for him going through the treatment program?
It was difficult, but it was exhilarating at the same time. He'd not had hope. There hasn't been anything like hope in so long.
What changes did you notice in your voice when you went through the program?
If you listen to me again, my mother, for the first time in 10 years, could hear me and talk to me. And kind of a nice thing. My family can hear me. My friends are coming back one by one.
What does he think about the group therapy sessions?
He lives for them. It's been so long since he had any friends that having a place where he can go and everybody's glad to see him and they know his name and everything.
What about the groups? How have the groups helped you?
I have brothers now. And sisters, of course.
And has that improved your social life, your confidence?
Improved my outlook. Improved my good mood.
Well, good.
Which I had a good mood in 10 years.
What do you think life would have been like for you if you hadn't gone through the program now?
Over.
You think so?
I think so.
I would like to say that, well, I already said you're all angels, but I want you to know that you are working with God. You are really doing His work and really helping. And we really thank you.